Good morning, children. Welcome back to the social session. Children, we have been revising the most important topics for the formative assessment one. As part of that, previously also you have seen about the rain and rivers, the tanks and groundwater, and even the maps. Today, let me quickly recapitulate about the rain and rivers, children. Coming to the rain and rivers, under this, the most important concepts we have discussed was under the rains. We have discussed the terminology like evaporation we have seen, condensation we have seen, precipitation we have seen, and humidity we have seen. This is the terminology which we have seen under the water cycle. You remember about the water cycle? The transportation of the water from the land to the sky and from the sky to the land again. This entire process is called as water cycle. So this water cycle takes place with the help of evaporation, condensation, precipitation and humidity. Now what is water evaporation? The water turning into water vapor is called as evaporation. I repeat it. Water turning into water vapor is called as evaporation. What is condensation? The vapor getting converted into water is called as condensation. Two are reverse process. Here water gets converted into vapor, and in the condensation vapor gets converted into the water. What is precipitation? The condensed water, depositing back onto the surface of the earth, like in the form of rainfall, in the form of snowfall, in the form of hailstones, is called as precipitation. What is humidity? The invisible water vapor present in the air is called as a humidity. I repeat it once again. The invisible water, droplets of water present in the air is called as humidity. The invisible water drops present in the air is called as humidity. This is what we need to understand about the rains. And next we have learnt about two important monsoons, children. You remember about the southwest monsoon and northeast monsoon. These are the two monsoons which bring heavy rainfall to India. Southwest monsoon enters into India from Kerala. So it brings rain in the month of June, July, August and September. For these 4 months we receive rainfall because of the southwest monsoon. Northeast monsoon is also called as retreating monsoon. Is also called as retreating monsoon. Retreating monsoon occurs in the month of October, November, December. These 3 months we experience a retreating monsoon. So most of the Telangana receives rainfall during the southwest monsoon only, and the Telangana plateau, that is the northern part of Telangana, receives heavy rainfall due to the southwest monsoon. So these are the two important monsoons through which India receives the rainfall. India receives rainfall through the southwest monsoon, much of the rainfall. So it enters into India from Kerala. And northeast monsoon is also called as retreating monsoon. Retreating means coming back. After the winds blow in one direction, they come back. So that direction is called as retreating monsoon. This is about the rains, children. Now let me tell you about the rivers. So we have seen the terminology like floodplain, and tributaries. These are the two important terms which we have come across. Floodplain means, see, the treeless bed of the river. During the season it flows very widely, and in the off season it narrows. So the region which it flows to the highest level during the flood will be completely with a sand and will be treeless. The treeless bed of river is called as floodplain. And what are tributaries? The small streams joining a large river, we call it as a tributary. Upanadi. Nadi means river. Upanadi means tributary, small river. So this is about the floodplains and the tributaries, children. When it comes to the river Godavari, river Krishna, Godavari, you know it very well. It takes its birth at Trayambak in Nasik. Godavari takes its birth at Trayambak in Nasik in Maharashtra. Whereas Krishna takes its birth at Mahabaleshwar. Mahabaleshwar. And you know, all these rivers takes their birth in the Western Ghats. Western Ghats. And Indian, you know children, the Deccan Plateau is tilting towards the east. One of the most important thing. The Deccan Plateau is tilting towards the east. Tilt means bending towards the east. That's the reason all the rivers which take their birth in the Western Ghats will flow towards the eastern side and will join into the Bay of Bengal. If you take the peninsular rivers like river Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, Penna, these all rivers take their birth in the Western Ghats and they join into the Bay of Bengal. Whereas the Himalayan rivers are there, Ganga, Indus and Brahmaputra. They take their birth in Himalayas and they join into the Bay of Bengal, except Indus of course. And there are two rivers which flow towards the western side and join into the Arabian Sea, Narmada and Tapati. These are the two rivers which flow towards the western side and they join into the Bay of Bengal. So this is about the rain and rivers, children. In tomorrow's class we will see another topic. Thank you, children.